From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's the home opener for 2017. Between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. One away. Into the box, Aaron Judge. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
In the dirt here. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Batting 4th, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. Alvarez has got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that is. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Digging in, Yohan Moncada. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Gamble comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And that's over. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The 2-2 one more time. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Here's Yasmani Tomas to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting sixth.
In now, number 39. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hot shot down the line. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit at third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And that misses for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting eighth. First baseman.
Striding into the box, Greg Bird, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Avisail Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Matt Davidson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Davidson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Number 44 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pineda pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan.
Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And no shot there for Alvarez. It's past him, a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. D. Gordon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. For Iglesias, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he's back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson Backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Garcia. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He drew a walk his first time up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's down low. It's ball four. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia on the run. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Anderson.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the White Sox are off and running now with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Yohan Moncada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Third baseman, number 24.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gamble on the move. Through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. First offering on its way. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And he misses. 2-1. Pineda pauses. Here's the 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is popped up. Gordon is there, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here it comes. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in to try it again. Number 39 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler racing back. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and it'll push him out in front by a run.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too, and I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Into the windup and the pitch. D. Gordon is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ben Gamel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Steve Finley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Judge is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Gamel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in to score as well. And they've pushed the lead to 4 now. It's 6-2.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in once again, number 39. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lays himself out and makes a At the plate, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Got him. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Line drive to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the end. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Yankees,
Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Bird. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back. 1 out and a runner on third. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cabrera. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. He singled his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, number 44
and
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 44.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Bird calls for it. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Yasmani Tomas stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Riding in once again, number 39. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. A.J. Pollock is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here it is on 3-1, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20. I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself. Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Pedro Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Avisail Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped straight up. Pineda will put this one away, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the first pitch. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Here he is, falling behind again. 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-1 now to Gordon. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Garcia. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
44.
Standing in now, number 44, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled straight back. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering, and another foul ball.
You got to love this at-bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at-bat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. A payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Scott Kazmir enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Scott Kazmir.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that's through into center field, base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Pedro Alvarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5. Danny Farquhar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gary Sanchez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's Yasmani Tomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 39.
Digging in to try it again. Number 39. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. For Marisnick, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 6.
Settling in now, Scott Schebler. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Francisco Cervelli is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Francisco Cervelli
lays off 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Line toward the alley and left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The left fielder number.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Bird will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Now
digging in, number 44. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Jake Petrichka enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second
in now, D. Gordon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Chase Headley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3-for-4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number
so
99.
Striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Brett Gardner is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. Steve Cishek comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 79.
Ready now, Jose Abreu. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So here is Avisail Garcia. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 11-5 the final tally in this one. Michael Pineda with his 4th win this season. Lucas Giolito permitted 6.